Okay, now we'll start poultry farming. Okay, in the previous we have talked about the cattle farming. Now we'll go for the poultry farming. What is poultry? Uh, it is the domestication of the birds, right? For production of egg and meat. For example, this fowl, okay, the chicken. So for that, what we do first, we have to improve the variety also, right? The first thing is cross breeding. This is our Indian variety, Asil, and this one is Leghorn. Okay, they are crossed to produce the desired characters, desired traits. Okay, so what are that? For getting quality and quantity of chicks, like number of chicks. Okay, next, draw broiler parent for commercial chick production. For chick production, what is needed? Small, short parent. Okay, next, summer adaptation capacity, tolerance to high temperature. If these two are cross, what type of varieties we are getting? This summer adaptation is also the quality, like they can tolerate high temperature. Okay, next, low maintenance, also the maintenance cost will be low, and the size, reduction in size of egg laying birds, and it will utilize more fibrous and cheaper diets. And this is formulated by agricultural products. So, what are the quality and quantity of chicks? Okay. Next, boiler production for commercial chick production. Next, summer adaptation capacity. Low maintenance. How it is low maintenance? Because the size will be reduced, so they will utilize only more fibrous and cheaper diet. Okay, cheaper foods, and this is formulated by agricultural byproducts. So we have two kinds of, one is egg layers, two types of chickens. Okay, egg layers and boilers. What is egg layers? These types of chickens, okay, for what they are used? For laying eggs. Advika, Shezan, Arham, you guys there?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what's written
Where?
beneath that egg layers? Ma'am, after egg layers, what you have written?
Boilers.
Okay.
Okay, boilers. What are boilers? Any guesses?
Can you tell me?
For meat. Okay, they are reared for meat. And this egg layers for egg. Now, both the thing, right, they will require different food nutrition. Okay. For boilers, they will require many fat content food. Okay, protein rich. And for the egg layers, they will require vitamin A and K. They should have vitamin A and K in high amount. And these two layers and boilers, they are kept in different places. Okay, and for maintenance, right, what all things are required? Proper cleaning and sanitation of shelters, then maintenance of temperature and hygiene in the shelter, then ventilation, proper ventilation, the air should be coming, okay, properly, then prevention and control of disease and pest. This uh, this layers and boilers, these chickens, right, they should be regularly vaccinated, okay, so that disease won't spread, they don't catch any diseases. And if they are spread, right, what they do is the infected animals are kept separately or they are killed. Okay, so they suffer from various diseases like virus, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. They also suffer from nutritional deficiency diseases. If suppose the nutrition is not there, the proper nutrition, the quantity, if it is not there, then they will suffer from deficiency. Okay, so proper nutrition diet should be given, then proper cleaning and sanitation of shelter, then vaccination. Okay, then also they can spray disinfectants, okay, the chemicals at regular intervals. Next we have fish production. So fish, why do we require fish production? For because fish has high protein content, okay, and it is relatively cheaper. Now how do we obtain fish? Now the different ways of obtaining fish. How do we get fish? How do we catch fish?
Ma'am, like you fish, ma'am, you fish it in the water, like using fish net.
Yeah, fishes in water. We capture it by net, right? Or simply
Ma'am, net or fish, ma'am, fish, fishing
yes,
rod.
yeah, that thing. Then also we do one thing, that is we do culture fishery. What is that? That is farming of fish. We take an area, okay, water
Ma'am,
area,
farming? Ma'am, how do you farm a fish?
like we give feeds to it and they are bred there. That's what I mean, rearing of fish. And this is called, what is it called? Fish farming or pisciculture. And this mostly happens in inland and near sea shores. Inland, what is inland? Near pool or in the pool, then coastal areas, not coastal area, the shores, okay? There also it is done. The ponds, the lakes, there also. And also they can kept in tanks. Now, marine fisheries. These fisheries are found in the coastal areas, okay? Deep sea, there it is found. And how do we get that? We get it by the fishing boat, right? The fishermen go and they capture fish by putting the nets on them, okay? The popular marine fishes are trumpet, then mackerel, then tuna, then sardine, bombay duck. These are our marine fishes. And also finned fish is also marine, a type of marine fishes. So we have mullet, then bekti. In this you can see pearl spot. You can see spots here, right? That's why it is called pearl spot. Different kinds of fishes. Okay. And we also have prawns. Then, right, this is our seafood is also there. Okay. That oyster, snails, these all are our, many people eat them. Okay. The culture of the marine fishes, the sea fishes, right, marine fishes, that is called mariculture. This include mullets, bekti, and eel, fish milk. These fishes are cultured. Okay. Eel, and this is milk fish. Composite fish culture, what is that? Here, many fishes are cultured. Okay, different types of fishes are cultured. Single fish culture, it is called monoculture, and if it is many fishes, it is called polyculture. Because in single fishes, there is low yield and also higher cost. Okay, the feed cost is high. So in this composite fish culture, what happens? 5 to 6 fishes is cultured in a single pond. Okay, having different food habits. They will have different food habits. Because of that, they won't compete with each other. Okay, so here both local and imported fish species are used. See, the katla, right? It is surface feeder. It will feed on surface. Okay, and rohu, whatever there is in surface, right, all of the small pieces, it will feed on surface. And this rohu feeds will be on the middle zone. Then mrigal and common carp, right, they will feed on bottom. And grass carp, what they will feed? They will feed on weed of the pond. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of the fish cultures, this composite fish cultures? These fishes, right, they will breed only during monsoon season. And also the good quality seed is not there. The eggs are not there. Okay. Then to overcome this, what do fishes are bred in ponds using hormonal stimulators. So this will ensure pure line. Okay. Next we have bee culture, beekeeping. Okay. From bee, what do we get? From bee, we get honey. How is honey made?
Isn't it
How?
made? Ma'am, it's made out of honey. Ma'am, honeybees.
Yes. How do honeybees? No,
Ma'am, ma'am, like
honeybees
you're asked.
make honey.
Ma'am, like how do we obtain it from like ma'am, like they make it on their own, ma'am, and then should we tell like how they
How?
collect it from the beehive?
No, no, no. How do honeybees? This bee, right? This honeybee,
Yes.
they will make honey, right? We will collect it, right? How do these
Yes, ma'am.
honeybees make honey? That's what I
Ma'am,
want.
like honey is like kind of like ma'am. So ma'am, ma'am, bees are like basically bugs, ma'am, and like they collect nectar from different types of flowers, and then ma'am, with like ma'am, using that nectar, they produce honey.
Yes, how is that process? It is very interesting, complex process. Well, see, what do they do is this honeybee, okay, right? They will suck up nectar, okay? And they have two stomachs, okay? Okay, one is for the, which is normal digestive stomach, normal stomach, and the other one, it will be stored for storage of nectar, okay? So when they are traveling from one flower to another, what do? They suck nectar and they store in it in the stomach. Okay, this stomach. Understood? After that, what do they do? When the stomach is full, right? The stomach is full and the weight of the nectar is similar, right, to the body weight of the bee. What will happen? The bee will go back to its nest, the hives. Okay. And after that, what will happen here is there will be other bees. Okay, there will be other bees. And after that, this bee is, right, this bee, suppose one bee, it will give the nectar to the other bee. How do they give? They give it by mouth, like they vomit it to the next bee, to the other bee. Okay, and after that, this bee, right, the nectar is complex sugar. Okay, here the next bee, it will break it down, and after that again it will give it to other bee, the next bee. Okay, the other worker bee. And here is also the enzymes will digest the nectar and make it more simpler, like this. The different bees, it will be given after it is made into sugary, watery sugary nectar, right? They put it in the, you have seen that yellow color, this hexagonal shape cell. Okay, they put it there and they cover it with wax. Now before that, what they do, that nectar is watery. Okay, so they shake it with their wings and it will evaporate. Okay, and it will become honey, and after that it will be covered with wax. Understood?
Honey we eat is like their vomit.
Yes, that's what it's, yucks. That the first honeybee, suppose this is the first honeybee, right? This is sipping nectar from many flowers. Okay, one next to next. It will take nectar and it will take pollen also. The flowers will be having pollen. Okay, and this, what is the pollen for? For pollination. Okay, when bees travel to one flower to next, it will help in the pollination. Okay, which will help in the reproduction of the flower plant. Okay, flowering plant. And now this nectar, right, it sucks up nectars and it will store it in stomach. Okay, the special stomach. Okay, and this after that, it will give this stored nectar. When it is full, it will give it to the other bees, the worker bees. Okay, but here what will happen, the nectar is complex substance, complex sugar. Okay, and the bees will be containing enzymes which break it down, but the breaking down process, right, the one bee cannot do. Okay, so the splitting, right, the vomiting part, it will give to other bees. Like that it will travel until it is made into watery nectar. Then it is put into the cell of the hive. Okay, and it is watery, and it has to be turned into honey, right? So what is done here, because the bees, right, they shake up their wings, right, if the water will evaporate, only the honey is left. One more thing, bees have three classes. Okay, one is queen, worker, and drone. This is male, this is female, and this is female. This queen, right, its only work is to lay eggs, and this worker, right, it does all the work. This female cannot lay egg, and this male is only for mating purpose, mating with the queen. Okay. Okay, we have different varieties. First is this Apis serena indica. This is Indian bee. Common name, it's Indian bee. Apis dorsata. It is rock bee. And Apis florea. It is little bee. And Apis mellifera. It is Italian bee. Okay. This Apis mellifera, right? It is brought from
Ma'am, what
European.
happens if the ma'am, like all the types of bee, right, ma'am, Italian bee, little bee, they all make honey, ma'am. So what's like the difference?
The difference is their
Is that
their yield.
honey any different?
Yeah, their yield, right? I didn't tell you well. One to make up to about like 450 gram of honey, about 10,000 bees are required. Okay, only for this much amount. Can you see this? This much bees are required, and they travel up to 75 kilometers for this much, only for this much honeybee. Honeys. This much honeybees are required. Okay, and the bees, right? There are different types of bees, right? The quality, the quantity they produce will be different. This A mellifera, right? They have high honey collection capacity. That's why it is brought from foreign country, from the Europe. Okay, and they sting somewhat less, right? Their biting capacity is somewhat less, and they stay in the beehive for long period of time, and they breed well. This culturing of the bee, right, is it is called apiculture, and this value of this honey, right, it will depend on the flower available or pasturage. That means the type of flower they are getting the nectar from. Okay, now the taste of honey, right, it will depend on the quantity of this. The bees are getting honey from the flowers, right? The types of flowers, the quantity they are getting, it will depend on that. Okay, over our lesson. Any doubt, Advika?
No, ma'am,
Ad-
ma'am, I mainly understood
yeah,
what you talked.
yes, Advika, you were asking about that, right?
Ma'am, the bees, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the different we will have the different honey collecting capacity. This A mellifera, right, it has high honey collection capacity. Okay, what you will do, right, Advika, you can search about how do honey bees make honey. Okay, this you search and you will get some interesting videos. And tell me in the next class, tell me.
I search it now.
Okay, you can tell me interesting facts you have found and you find it very interesting. You can discuss in the class. I have left some points also where there were many interesting points about this bees. These are complex. They make complex society. They also make bread, pollen bread. In the next class, you will be having test. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Shall I log off? Shall we end the class now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.